Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers.
And the shot! Goal! Freiburg! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Freiburg have reclaimed it. Matheus Cunha, now it's Puskas. Now it's Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Played in by Dal. It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard. Now it's De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Osimhen is on his own. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Freiburg with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. And he's one-on-one! Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! Germany are all square. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Puskas has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Inzaghi, he's found a way through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And here comes the corner. Freiburg have their second corner now. Rijkaard! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Rice, cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes, and it's Zanetti. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rice plays it short. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Matheus Cunha. Cannavaro clears it away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Puskás powering forward here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Puskás. Zanetti cuts out the pass. And this is Puskás. And it's been played through to Osimhen. Real chance! Goal, Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 45.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's Rice. That's a good ball. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in.
Has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Now it's Puskás. This looks promising. He's had it taken off him. Maguire tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot, surely! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. Puskás, and he was quick to react. Well, nicely intercepted. Azar can see things, others simply cannot. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for options for movement. Passing nice and neat. And the shot's on here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Germany can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Azar. Now it's Puskás. Rice. Conte. Puskás. 60 minutes played. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Osimhen, and he welcomes it in. And that was very necessary. Osimhen. Matthias Cunha has found the net here, of course. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Flings in across. Rijkaard. And here's intense a shot! Danger averted for now. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. And that should get the job done. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Puskás. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. There are a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard, who does have an assist to his name. And it's made its way to him. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Puskás. Matthias Cunha. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 2, Diogo
And he's
Dalot.
being shifted off it.
Number
That
8,
looks a decent ball.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nice interception.
Number
His
41,
positioning was spot on.
Right.
And it's
Coming on the
Vitinha.
field,
Now it's
number
Puskás.
19, Mbeumo. Number 13, number 7, Vitinha. Number 18,
And the
Casemiro.
finish! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Look at this. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Osimhen. Back to the keeper it goes. Played into space out wide. Bayer claims it. Safe hands. It's a pretty loose pass. The final 5 minutes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Osimhen. De Bruyne. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Well read, nice interception. Azar. Well, they've got it again. Aimed beyond the
There will be
defence.
1 minute added time.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Puskás, and it's been played through. Shot a goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's whipped it. Oh, smashing header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Germany have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Lost children's
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Germany cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Messi. Swings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Doué makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
He's just very good at running with the ball, Peter. Always a threat. What's good about that is he can also drag defenders away, create space for others. I think the manager will have been telling his players to keep an eye on any pockets that might open up, I'd imagine.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And this is De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Mbappe! It's hit the upright. McAllister getting this one clear. Camavinga looking to play him in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is through here. And the finish! Goal, Germany! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Germany are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake.
Manchester United.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that... Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Azar tries to pass it through. O'Shea makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Rooney. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. Raul. And it's Rijkaard. That looks a good... There's the shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer for Germany.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Puskás, tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Conte. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Played out to the right. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Puskás. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking for options for movement. Raul with a definite foul there. Raul, and the finish!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that's a key interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Probing pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. And this is Messi! Germany have a free kick. Puskás. Aimed beyond the defence. And there's... Goal! Goal! Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh no, what has happened here? Rijkaard. Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back, and he's worked it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hazard. Schlotterbeck with the slide tackle there. He came in hard, very hard. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the whistle goes for half-time. Germany come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Germany head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is lovely. Conte. Now it's Puskas. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard gets into some space. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a promising position. Serves up across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's there to make the challenge. Picked out brilliantly. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Raul. And this is Raul. Decent chance! Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Bergkamp. Messi. And here's Hazard. He's shifting through the... It's Hazard! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Hakimi. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
And it's Bergkamp, and this is and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Puskas. Spread it left. Hazard going face-to-face with it. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Roberto Carlos. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Bergkamp. Puskas plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get onto this? And it's Makalele. No, he's not getting his way this time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Hazard! Now, who's going to be... In he goes again! And again! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played back in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's having a shot! Hazard. Now it's Puskas. Ronaldinho. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And here's Messi. Hakimi, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Hakimi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Puskas. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. Oh, shooting chance! Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hazard gets into a good position. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. Ronaldinho plays it short. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. And this is the big chance. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now this could be a chance.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this is out. Takes a shot! And would have been quick to recover this. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Bergkamp. Now the shot at goal! Zanetti gets good distance on it. The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A draw and...